Milad Akbar had all the tools. He looks great. He's a good-looking kid. I'm watching this show. I might have told you, I might not have told you, but it's a Netflix original called Messiah. Fucking great show. Well, the star of the show, this Arab kid who's from Iran, looks just like Milad's fucking brother. You know what I mean? They're the same face, man. Good-looking motherfucker is the point I'm trying to make. I'm going to say this, and whatever, I don't care how anybody takes it because it's not meant in a bad way. That motherfucker always smells good. And back in the day, that's what it was in wrestling, man. If you were a fucking slob, and if you didn't shower after you wrestled, I've seen them throw a guy in the shower and his gear into the water. You know what I mean? As a motherfucker, bathe. Have some respect for yourself. Have some respect for us. So, you didn't have to tell, and today you got to tell all these guys that, these fucking clowns, and especially, I swear to God, you have not, maybe you have, now that you're going to think about it, if you've ever walked into an indie fucking locker room,
and I have,
it is the fucking most stank shit you've ever been in. It smells like ass, balls, and the worst smell is dirty fucking pads and gear. These assholes wear their shit, put it in their trunk, and never take it out until they go to their next monthly or at best bi-monthly fucking indie shot, okay? Once they put that shit on before they're going out and they start sweating in it, oh my God, it's the worst stench. It's worse than the basement where fucking Freddy Krueger was fucking conceived, where 100 serial killers raped a woman. It smells so bad. You know what I mean? It is the worst. And that shit just wouldn't fly in my day. And it shouldn't fly because it goes back to, again, common sense, So, Milad, that's a part of the culture, man. That's a meticulous motherfucker. And I appreciate that because when Milad was breaking in when I started working with him, 18, 19 years old, showing him things, honing him, retraining him, I would get in there with him, I'm already got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot in a fucking banana peel. Last thing I need is to smell a stank bitch. Well, man, that motherfucker was fresh. I appreciate that. That's part of the culture. That's how they roll. You know what I mean? And then the lack of talent and the cultural difference, Milad Akbar lost his father at a very young age and became the man of the house at a very young age. That's the culture. That's not a Muslim thing, which a lot of people would think. That is a cultural thing. That's the difference over there between like Arabian culture and Muslim culture. So his ass at 19 years old put it in his mind. There's nothing I could do different. He had spent 19 years of his life with that grilled in his head. I have to get hired now. It's got to happen now. You know what I mean? I have to take care of my mother and my little brother now. You know what I mean? And that's not how it operates.
No.
Now, the feedback from him from our Wrestling Entertainment was phenomenal. The second day, the decision makers came up to him and said, "Come here, we want to talk to you, love your look. Can you really speak proper Arabic?" Yes, I speak Arabic and Farsi. Holy shit. Now remember, at the time, Vince was going through his phase where he would hire somebody, and still is, but there was more of a focus on hiring people from other countries that could help.
Yeah.
I.e. that kid that was that they use on the he's in the developmental system, but they use him once or twice a year in that big Saudi show.
Oh, Mansoor?
Yeah.
Who looks a lot like the Arabian Jose Acosta?
Yeah, I mean, God bless Mansoor, but he's green.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get the opportunity to work much in between that shit, so how's he going to develop? But he's there, foot in the door. He's got the right, and he's going to have to step up and handle his own business to work outside of that show or be showcased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that demographic was what Vince or WWE was hiring. Milad was perfect for it, But the difference between Mansoor and him is Milad can work, and he can work with anybody. Go back into our annals on fucking Pivot Share and YouTube, and you look up and you see for yourself how that guy can work with anybody. You see for yourself how quickly Milad can put on 30 pounds with diet and work ethic. Now, it's work ethic, but it's also knowledge. Dude, he knows how to eat to cut. He knows how to eat to gain. You know what I mean? I seen him start doing it at 17. That man isn't even, when he turns 30, it's going to be a whole new ball game for him with fitness. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But watch him work with different people, and you tell me who the fuck in the history of pro wrestling has a better headbutt off the top than Milad Akbar?
Oh, it's a thing of beauty.
Fucking nobody. You know what I
It's
mean?
a thing of beauty.